Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the Moy Analytics Afternoon S&P 500 and Gold podcast for August 20th going into the 21st. We'll start off with the S&P 500. Okay, we've been bullish overall from 3502. We've rallied 4,336.5 into the bull trend. A lot of other bullish calls in here. I'm not going to go over all those. Those are all on hold. The break below 77.7950 has now brought in pressure down to 76.69 and a quarter. And I also had areas to be bearish on the 17th. I said this went out weak on the day. We came off 88.5 plus the additional amount today. And then the trade below 77.60.75 has also brought in pressure. In addition to that, we left a medium bearish reversal above on the 18th as well. That warns of pressure for days/weeks. Yesterday, we saw the range expansion warned about of 76% over the previous day. A maintained gap lower tomorrow would also leave a medium to large bearish reversal above that would warn of pressure for days/weeks. I'm going to zoom out just for a second here, which I haven't done in a while, to give you a better picture of the overall stance of the market. We have been in a clear bull trend since March of 2020. That trend remains steady. We tested various exhaustion levels, this main area in here. We held that a couple times, held it in here. Then we tested the lower part of this, held this a number of times, tested the top of it, broke above that, and the next levels aren't up until up here at 83.25.75 and higher. I would note that there is some divergence across these highs here. And there is some divergence across these highs here. So in the gold, saw a higher trade again today. Okay. I'm not going to go over all the higher time frame stuff in here. Excuse me, that was the S&P. I'm not going to go over all the higher time frame stuff in here. As I've been mentioning for the past number of weeks, we held macro exhaustion at 39.55.40 and bounced 628.4 coming into today, and now that's updated to 640.5. I said if we continue in the bona fide bullish correction, the minimum target is 49.6360, which when we held this, I measured that up to here, which I've been updating ever since then. We're starting to see a good piece of this right now. We are holding a macro exhaustion right here at 45.93.90 and some lower time frame exhaustions here also. It is slightly premature for one of those to hold more than temporarily. And if this is a bona fide bullish correction, like I said, this should be the minimum target anyway. And we can look for one of these possible macro exhaustions to hold more than temporarily at that point. Decent trade below 44.72. Plus 13 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Thursday will warn of decent pressure. But prior to that, decent trade below 44.77.90 minus 2 per hour will warn of pressure as well. We also had multiple levels to be long above. Here I said we held exhaustion with a 40.19 low, bounced 564.8. And that's updated to 576.9. And I won't go over all these here, but there are a number of other areas to be long above as well. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's podcast.